Yes.
You should.
It's entitled Cinderella from Fabletown with Love. I can't probably say too much about it. It's On Her Majesty's Secret Service meets Sex and the City. It's spies, sex, and shoes. And yeah, it's that kind of thing.
Phil, we're not taking questions yet, but there's one young lady who gets her questions answered at any time.
Right here in front.
You want to get a microphone under her nose?
Guys, want to come around and get your questions? Be sure and let us know who you are, and then just give us your question.
Hi, my name is Shelley Vaughn. My question is for Chris. Who is drawing this amazing miniseries?
The inestimable Sean McManus.
Yes. My name is Bill. I have a question for Chris. I heard a rumor that without giving too much away, that this miniseries will also, in addition to exploring Cinderella and all the cool spy stuff, answer the question, what happened to Cinderella's fairy godmother? Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, well.
And also the burning question, who runs the shoe store while she's away?
You laughed now, but it's actually going to be important. All right. Last year, I told you that, well, we in addition to the Fables series, we always try and have like some Fables special projects coming up. One of which is we'll talk about as soon as James shows up, if he does, which is the Fables covers book. Anyone excited about that? I got to look at the proofs of these things, and it's gorgeous. And it was all James Jean all the way. I mean, he did the covers. He decided what the book was going to look like. You know, it's just him from cover to cover, and all the Fables covers through 75, including the collection covers. It's going to be gorgeous. But following that, one of the special projects I've hinted at. And does anyone remember the two clues I gave out as to figuring out what this is about? What were the two clues? Do you remember?
One of them was they've only shown up in one panel each.
It's about two characters, you're right, that have only shown up in one panel each of Fable stories so far. Now, has anyone figured out who that is? Anyone want to make a guess? We'll give you a nice, comfortable four-door sedan if you can.
Cheater.
Oh, too bad. No. Yeah, all right. Well, the title of the new book, for one thing, it is a Fables novel. Written by me, it's going to be lavishly illustrated by a fellow that we talked into it only moments ago, before the beginning of the San Diego Con. It's going to be illustrated by Steve Leialoha. Peter and Max tells the story that you've all been dying to know.
Peter and Max.
What happened to Peter Piper of Pickled Pepper fame and his older brother Max Piper, whom you've not heard about, except that he grows up to become the Pied Piper.
Oh.
You saw Peter in the Burning Questions issue of Fables in Boy Blues Band playing the flute for Bigby and Snow's dance. That's the one panel you've seen so far. And of course you saw the Pied Piper in 1001 Nights when a certain Frau Totenkinder gives him a flute and says, you know, go wreck that town, it's pissed me off. Peter and Max, it's coming out maybe, you know, about a year down the road. I finished my part. And Steve I don't know, how far are you along?
I think I've read up to chapter 4. It's pretty good so far, I must say. Lots to illustrate.
We here at Fables Central like to make all of our artists actually read the scripts before they And that's just one reason why we bring you the high quality that we can bring you every month. Okay. That's one of the big announcements. We'll break for a commercial interruption. Some of you may or may not be aware, because it's sold in the high dozens, that before DC and Shelley Bond worked so feverishly to resurrect my career, I wrote a thing called Pantheon, which was a little black